And I'm gonna try to make this video for y'all, man. But man, the bugs are out here bugging, and it just keeps pouring down, and then it stops, then it pours down and stops. But listen, man, while you're on your semen retention journey, you're gonna become attractive. All right. Now, let's talk about this. Let's get to a better place. These bugs, man. Mosquitoes. All right. Listen, you're going to become super attractive and super handsome to women. Now, it's going to happen to you because, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're following your path with God, and, you're shining. It is what it is. And there's a lot of jealousy in the world. The world right now is built off of jealousy, and you guys will understand that if a woman is in her lower vibration, her lower self, then she's going to be jealous of not just women, but men as well, man. She's going to want to, control you. She's going to have a problem with you not doing what she wants you to do. So if you're not approaching women, if you're not releasing, because when you're approaching women, what you do is you give away all your power. I mean, that's all that it is. Come on, this car, hurry up, man, so I can keep it trucking. Mosquitoes just orbiting me. But yeah, when you're approaching women and things of that nature, you're giving away all your power. And this is what women want you to do most of the time. And it's not just women, it's also people that are out here, they're in their lower vibrational selves, right? They will always try to get a hold to your power, take power from you. So if you're out here approaching women like, you're in, what's going on, buddy? Like you're in desperate need of a woman, you're automatically putting yourself in a weaker position. So when guys are like, that's why I say, like, you guys that are approaching women, you're not in control. You're giving all of the control and the power to the woman, when you're running up on them. Now, you might get her number or whatever, but to me, it's more of a submissive move, in my opinion, especially when you should be out here building things. But, I digress. Getting back to the subject, you got to smash that like button. Now, listen, it doesn't get talked about enough. I mean, I see a lot of guys starting to talk about the semen retention, but the celibacy is also very attractive to women. I should probably do a list, but the celibacy is also attractive. And I've spoken about this, in other videos, but recently I've watched more women coming out and talking about how, attractive it is and sexy it is when a man can restrain himself from running around and chasing down a bunch of women. You guys smash that like button. Now listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I myself, I know it's a lot of power in it because I get offered a lot, but I'm not looking for that, right? I'm looking for more. And also in these times, you cannot, and I can't stress it enough, you cannot just be hooking up with women. I'll talk more about soul ties because you got to think about it. Whoever she slept with, she has soul ties to those people. And then you sleep with her. What's going on, James? Going on? You sleep with her, and the next thing you know it, man, you get these demons on you, and then you start developing what seems to be habits. You know what I mean? Habits. You got somebody else's doggone demons on you, man. So you might start drinking. You never drank really before this person. You might start staying up late. You might start really wanting to, have a lot of X, and that you shouldn't be. You weren't doing it before. So the demons on people. So this laying around with women is a bad business, period. But when you retain your seed and you don't let society convince you that you should be running around chasing down women, trying your best to get them and their attention, to let you go on a date with them to be number 7 or 8 in line, hoping to be number 7 or 8 in line, 9 times out of 10, you're really just going to be, giving them some kind of foodie date. Just being honest with you. So it's not really talked about how even women that would normally hate your guts are still attracted to you, but they're still hating on you. You know what I'm saying? So you got women that naturally and normally wouldn't be attracted to you, but your aura is so smooth and clean and it's masculine. It brings these women in, and then they start hating on you because they don't really know how to show proper affection. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. It's just something about, man, just, I don't know, man. While you're out here building yourself up, making yourself into a greater man each day, man, you have a lot of people that pay you attention and want your attention. And you have a lot of women out here that are studying you and watching you silently. You guys are going to smash that like button if you're in here. I appreciate whoever that was that smashed the like button so far. And YouTube is doing a really good job. A lot of your comments are getting retracted and blocked, and I'm not even doing anything. So, God is doing his thing. You people don't come in here with ill intent. I don't care what you're saying, okay? You make no sense. You know what I mean? Anyway, you guys, this journey, while you're staying focused, women are noticing and they're picking and choosing. They're picking and choosing, man. They can feel, listen, they can feel as a Sigma your aura and your connection to the Most High. And they know that the way that you speak, you know what you're talking about. And they know that you're getting that divine knowledge like you're supposed to. Listen, women are getting turned on by a certain kind of man that's getting his knowledge from places that don't seem like it's from a book. And the way that the way that you're able to, the way that you're able to articulate, your thoughts, lets a woman know that this guy's connected in a way that most men aren't. And women are always looking for those exclusive dudes, right? So if you're tapped in and you're getting all these ideas and coming up with stuff, she sees money and dollars. Now, again, not a bad thing, not saying it's a bad thing, but they can see that. And also, they're hoping that you can teach them a little bit of something too. But then again, you also have the women that are out here that are jealous of men, that are mad that you're tapped into something that they're not, you know? Can't hear me. Oh, well, I don't know about that. About what you're saying, I think. Looks like somebody can hear what I'm saying, big dog. You know what I mean? So if you can't hear me, leave the live stream, come back in, and let me know. I can't be listening to random people that could possibly be gaslighting, but again, this person right behind you seems like they're understanding what I'm saying. I still understand why God will allow you to preach. Listen, yeah, obviously you're able to hear what I'm saying, and I don't care what you're saying. Know that whatever you're saying is a bunch of babble. Understand, like, in what you're talking about here, all this, you're scratching the back of your head. Why would I care? You know what I'm saying? I'm scratching the back. I don't care. And you still don't understand. Why do I care what you understand? I'm not your daddy or your teacher. What are you talking about? You still don't understand. What are you talking about? You're scratching the back. Who cares what you're doing? You could be scratching your ass and flicking boogers. I don't care. What are you talking about? Don't try to structure things and make it make sense. It's not going to make sense. You're a total stranger gaslighting a stranger. So you can babble about whatever you want, but the structure of the situation is, the framework is, you're gaslighting a total stranger. You're goofy. Have a seat. Goofy dum dum. Have a seat. You can babble about whatever you want. You can talk about the sky is green. You know what I'm talking about, sweetheart? You can talk about, like, the sky is green, the grass is blue. End of the day, I'm out here minding my own business, and you're coming over here trying to babble your way into my energy. Let's not do that. Hang on, brother. I got a solution for you. Hang on, brother. Huh. How about 24 hours of timeout? You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's the wrong person. You grabbed up the wrong person. I didn't mean to put her in there. Well, I can get you too. Sorry about that, sweetheart. Didn't mean to get you up in here. I clicked the wrong one. I still got you. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could take her out of timeout. Yeah, sorry about that, sweetheart. Didn't mean to put you in timeout like that, but you know what I'm saying? The glare from the sun, couldn't really see. But that was completely on accident. I appreciate all the ladies that come over here. Understand that. Definitely didn't mean to put you in timeout. But that, especially you over here trying to hate and you have a One Piece avatar picture. You can't be a hater and you have a one. That's one of my favorite animes. You had to get blocked. We can't be having that. Listen, y'all. You know, I took yesterday off, but y'all got to understand. You know, I'm in the generation before this generation of caring about what everybody thinks about you online. So I really don't care. You know, I'm not in there. I know as young as I look, I'm still a millennial. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you come over here and babble in my comment section. You're absolutely nobody. And you're obviously insane. You don't know who you're messing with. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. You know what I mean? You're gonna learn today. It's all good. It's all good. This is what I've noticed too. You know, gentlemen, when you're on your semen retention journey and you know you really accept God and you know you're fasting and you're sacrificing, you know, you're suffering and stuff like you're supposed to. People that mess with you, they get the business. They get the business. Let me give you an example, okay? You guys are going to say it's another coincidence. Whatever. My ex-wife, you know, we just recently got divorced. And during this process, she was threatening to put me on child support for the stepson that I had and for the new kid that she had while she was still in wedlock with me with someone else. And made threats like, well, in Maryland, it's still legal. Well, guess what? That fraternity fraud thing just came out, and now she can't pull that stunt even if she wanted to. Now, you could say it's just coincidence and just so happened to be the right timing, but I don't believe in those things. She made a direct threat about fraternity fraud, and a law got passed shortly thereafter. You know what I'm saying? You know, making it clear that women cannot commit fraternity fraud. As a matter of fact, I believe it's also saying that women can't get child support from a one night stand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, you know, God just works a certain kind of way to clear things out for me and people like me from people like you who have nothing better to do. And also, that energy, that same energy, is the energy. There's just certain people out here right now that just have it, and some that don't. And most of them, you know, are guys, and they're just out here kind of like putting out some different stuff on a whole different wavelength. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you have, I was watching this podcast, the Joe Rogan Experiment. I'm sure you've heard of it. And he had Terrence Howard on there, and Terrence Howard blew him away, where he had no words. So then he brings on an actual mathematician or scientist or whatever. And this goofball spends an entire 3 hours trying to tell Terrence Howard he's an idiot and he don't understand how he thinks. Automatically, when I seen this stuff, I'm like, she'll come in to shut him up and make him look stupid on the biggest podcast possible to make, because see, that's what they're doing right now. Anybody that's getting knowledge that they can't track it down and figure out where it's coming from, because see, they understand that some people are going to wake up and they're going to start getting this cosmic knowledge and they can't understand it or math it away some kind of way. They'll try to make you seem like you're insane. So once they started making him get a chance to get out of the road. Once I didn't know what was going on with old boy. I'm like, what's going on? Is this some kind of plant? But once they try to make him look crazy, I'm like, oh, okay, okay, he's good. Because you can't believe everything you see. But once they start trying to make this man look crazy, I'm like, okay, okay, yeah, he's bringing up some stuff. He got some knowledge going on that they can't math it away, because you got to remember, all of these things are like, yeah, cults. And they agree upon certain things. And if you come into it without any formal education, then they just try to classify you a certain way. I had to deal with it a whole lot myself, man. When I was working at the Department of Veterans Affairs as an engineer, I didn't have a degree. A lot of guys in there had a degree, and it made them upset that I was able to figure out how to do all this stuff without having a formal degree and a formal education. It pissed them off. They tested me all kind of different ways, and I always, performed up to task. Bug got me. I know I can feel it. When you tap in, my brothers, I don't know, but I'm sure for the few women that watch, it's the same way for y'all who haven't given your womb away to everyone. And those that didn't give it away too much and then went on a, celibacy journey. And what is not too much? Anything under 5. If you're a lady and you slept with over 5 guys, you probably need to go and repent, in a church, detox, and do all kind of things. But when you're on this journey, your energy is different, and you can. And see, I've been on this longer than I thought I was. And being able to become an engineer without a degree is not the most simple thing to do. But once I see something, I can figure it out. I just need to see it. Once I see it, then I can, in my head, break it down into different components of whatever system it is that works. And then in my head, see how it individually works and reverse engineer it. That's just the way my brain works. Period. Period. And now with this cosmic knowledge, I can actually apply it to stuff. And I'm applying it on a small measure to my YouTube channels and things of that nature, and in innovation and stuff like that. These ideas that you get while you're on your journey, and you're sacrificing, through celibacy or whatever, vows of whatever, you stop drinking, you stop smoking, you fast, all that good stuff. Those downloads you get, those ideas you get, that is cosmic knowledge. They don't want you to be thinking about this kind of stuff. That's why they have you try to watch. Listen, social media has become the new media, because they know that no one's really watching any of this crazy stuff online. No one's watching MSNBC with these grandmas with their faces, all stretched back, talking crazy. No, they're watching social media and certain entertainers. And now those people are pushing messages as well. You know, I appreciate you, Rick. I appreciate you. All of those of you who show up at the live streams and watch the videos, I want y'all to know, y'all inspire me every day. I appreciate y'all. I'm not just saying this to be saying it. And I do know how to take a thank you as well. Just trying to let you guys know how much I appreciate y'all, things you do, and watching the live streams of me and my thoughts. And you could be anywhere in the world, but you choose to be here with me. And again, I appreciate that. God bless all of y'all. Let's continue with the live stream. And this energy you have in this cosmic, I can't say too much, you guys, because my live stream started getting, shadow banned, and I kept getting those ad sensitivity things when I say too much and go into too grave a detail. But y'all are smart people, so you can read between the lines. The knowledge you get is something that's not taught in books. They don't want you thinking the way that you're thinking and asking questions, because when you start asking questions, you start going down rabbit holes. And when you start paying attention to what the universe is trying to tell you, you start taking care of your body. You start, you know what? Why am I eating this junk? I'm going to spend extra money. I'm going to get this It's Whole Foods. I'm gonna get this organic stuff. I don't give a crap how much it costs, right? I'm gonna drive as far as I need to and get it. You're gonna work out every day. You're not gonna listen to someone that tells you to go to an office and sit on your butt all day. As a matter of fact, since they're trying to make you sit down and watch stuff, you'll probably stand up most of the day. You're doing things opposite of what they're telling you to do because you can see what they're trying to get you to be. Just a slob that sits there and barely a functional brain. When you have things to do, you're supposed to be coming up with things, innovating things. You being an individual person that God has in this realm with everything it took for you to be here, you're supposed to add to that, not just be a worker bee. You can work and hustle the system, but also have your little side hustle where you're, contributing to the overall collective. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And when you're out here in nature, you're on your I'm over, 600 and something days. You know what I mean? 2 years celibate plus. And I'm just super picky. I don't want to label a woman that might have all these demons on her. And there's a lot of women that I'm watching. I'm watching women like they're watching me that seem like they might have their life together. They're also content creators, but they like watching men for a while. And, you just got to like hold out because there's some women out here. It looks good on the outside, not just talking about STDs, which is on the rise, which should be enough to scare you off. But, the demons attached to them, the fact that most women want to try to manipulate you in order to get close to you, and there shouldn't need to be manipulation in order to get to know someone, right? That's normally a telltale sign of a woman that you have no business being with. A real woman won't need that. She'll present herself as is, and there's no need to learn you to present herself a certain way. See, I'm so tapped in. Women couldn't come to me that's been watching me too long because I'm going to hear, how do I phrase this? I'm going to hear my words on their tongue. I'm going to hear my words, you know what I'm saying, out their mouth. Like, I'm going to know. And then if they're content creators, I might go through their catalog a little bit. And it kind of terrifies them because a lot of women, when they're studying a guy, man, when a woman's studying a guy, in order to maybe approach him or whatever, she might overindulge because, social media is too abundant. And then she might put herself in a position where she's thinking too much about what might happen. And then, you know what I'm saying, it's too much. So we got to be really careful for that because, not just women, but a lot of women that are in their lower vibrational selves, these alpha women, women that consider themselves modern women, they think that it's okay to just basically stalk people and use social media to watch too much of their social media. And then a lot of them will self-sabotage and eliminate themselves based off a video that you weren't even speaking about them directly. I have so many women, content creators, that I know are watching my content and they pop up my feed and they'll be talking about something that I was speaking about in my videos. So it lets me know these women are watching the men they find attractive. And then they're making content based off of that. Right? So the problem with that is you can't get men that you ultimately want while you're bashing them and trying to poke holes in their ideology online without saying their name. There might be some men that think like me and be able to put two and two together and see right through what you're doing. And see, women can tell I can do that. So when you're tapped in, you see the whole thing about the devil while you're tapped in, you guys. The devil likes to use wordplay, wordsmithing, manipulating words to play with your mind, double meanings, all this crazy stuff, right? This is devil's work. Like a real man and a real woman, they talk straight up to you. You know where they're coming from. You know what it is. You can take it or leave it. It is what it is. That's a man or woman of God. All this double talking and double meaning and gaslighting and shade and, you know what I'm saying? What else? This kind of stuff and this kind of speaking is someone with demons on them. And you can see through this, man. And it's terrifying. But you got to understand, for you ladies out there that don't operate in a negative manner or, try to watch a guy for a while See, I don't like a woman that thinks she's going to study me, chameleon herself to what she believes I want in a woman, and then I'm stuck with this crazy narcissist. Not going to do it. No, I just don't think about women, man. I don't know what you mean, brother. You know what I'm saying? But welcome to the chat. Go ahead and smash that like button. I hope you smashed the like button before you decided to give your opinion in the comment section. Seem like you're kind of in a rush to say something with that, because that like button to get hit. Those 3 likes have been in here for a while. Highly doubt that you're one of the people that hit it. So hit that like button and then go ahead and leave your comments. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I'm going to get to it or acknowledge it, but contribute to the overall live stream, my man. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all a couple things before I go, because a lot of you guys raised by single mothers. Not your fault, not your fault, but the fact that you haven't gotten proper male guidance yet, that is your fault. Listen, I'm assuming most of the people that are gaslighting me in my comment section are women under fake profiles. However, if you are a male that identifies as a single mother and you rep them and you troll men like them or whatever, I don't care what you think. And other grown men that had any male role model or a father around wouldn't care either. Why would I care what a man thinks and I have nothing to do with men? Why would a man care what I'm saying? You're a grown man. Now, that's why I say you're a self-identified single mother, because you should be scrolling, but instead you get in your emotions and get triggered and start typing Twitter fingers. You know what I'm saying? Chill out. Be easy, my brother. Not my brother. Be easy, silly. Be easy, goofy. Come on now. Is that really gonna hit me or something? Ladies and gentlemen, when you're completely healed and you see things for what they are, you can't be trolled. You can't be gaslit. I don't care what y'all think. I really don't. And it don't matter what level of person you are. You could be a millionaire or you can be a YouTuber with 2 million subscribers. Most people are running around with mental disorders, depressed, and don't know how to be happy. If I'm already happy, then, well, guess what? You know what I'm saying? Most of the battle is won. Just waiting for the rest of things to catch up with me. You guys listen. When you know things are going to work out a certain kind of way, you stay happy. All right? If you're triggered by total strangers while you're watching live streams, it's probably time for you to take some of your own advice, my brother, and detox from the internet for a while. All right? Listen. Look, I'm not going to hold y'all any longer. I appreciate y'all joining me. Smash that like button. Go ahead. It's hot out here and it's humid. It's got through raining. It's crazy, you know, but I got on all black. It don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go inside and take a shower anyway. So, you know, you guys troll, whatever. Drop me a comment for the algorithm. Make sure you're watching the video at least most of the way through. You know what I'm saying? And subscribe to the channel. Even if you're trolling, subscribe. You know you want to be part of the tribe. All right? Love and light. I'm your brother, and I'm out.